Hey friends, welcome to Polygon Legends. As always, I'm your host, Serge. 2024 has been another solid year of gaming, and I'd love to share with you guys some of the games that I played this year. Now, I think these games are truly one of a kind. Keep in mind though, not all these games came out in 2024. These are just the games that I happened to pull out of my backlog and play this year. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. And quite frankly, I can't believe it took me so long to play some of these gems. You know, I'm just slowly grinding through my backlog. It's a labor of love. So if you happen to like any of these games, go ahead and give them a shot. I highly recommend them. Right, Gizzy? By the way, thank you so much for watching my channel. And if you're into retro gaming, Gizzy, behave, please go ahead and like and subscribe. It helps me get my channel out there to more gamers just like you. Now, you know I love my retro games. My Nintendo 64 and my Sega Saturn are my heart. And my Polymega is quickly rising through the ranks and becoming one of my favorites as well. If you want to know more about the Polymega, go ahead and check out my other video that I did on the subject. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check it out. So, although I love retro gaming, there have been some truly remarkable games that have come out since the 90s. Games with huge, epic worlds, and not to mention the social aspect. That leaves me coming back for more. Let's get right into it, shall we? Because if you're like me, we've got games to play, right? Okay, so let's start off with one of my favorite remasters, the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. This beautiful compilation was released in 2023 and features all 6 of the original games fully remastered in pixel perfect perfection. I ended up getting the digital version for my Nintendo Switch. So far, I've played through the original Final Fantasy and enjoyed every moment. You control 4 light warriors as you navigate the world of Cornelia. This game pretty much laid the foundation for how RPGs are made to this day. Final Fantasy II so far has been amazing. It was the first game in the series that gave the main characters names and features a more character-driven narrative. By the way, chocobos first appeared in this game as cute rideable yellow birds. Don't you just love chocobos? So my love for Final Fantasy started with Final Fantasy VI on the Super Nintendo. When it was originally released here in the States, it was marketed and sold as Final Fantasy III, which can be pretty confusing because the original Final Fantasy III was never originally sold here. They completely just skipped it. But with the Pixel Remaster, we get to enjoy the full first 6 games of that mainline series. Unfortunately, you won't see Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, which came out on Super Nintendo, and which was one of me and my brother's favorite games growing up, but hey, you can't have it all, right? The next game I really enjoyed is called Ghostwire. I got Tokyo Ghostwire as a Christmas gift, and it quickly became one of my favorites. Ghostwire is an action-adventure game that is set in modern-day Tokyo that's overrun by spirits. Players take on the role of Akito, a young man possessed by a ghostly detective named KK, combining their abilities to fight evil spirits and uncover the mystery behind a mass disappearance. With stunning visuals, an eerie atmosphere, and a mix of traditional Japanese folklore and modern action gameplay, the game offers a really unique blend of exploration, combat, and mysticism. What makes this game special is how it blends modern Tokyo with traditional Japanese folklore. The way it captures the essence of Japanese horror while letting you explore a stunningly detailed open world made me fall in love with it. Plus, those rain-slicked neon streets are just absolutely gorgeous. I haven't beat it yet, but I've played it for hours and I can't wait to get back to modern Tokyo. The next game I want to talk about is Yakuza, Like a Dragon, starring Ichiban Kazuga. He's a lovable, low-ranking Yakuza on a quest for redemption after his clan betrays him. Set in vibrant Yokohama, it's a perfect mix of quirky humor, heartfelt moments, and intense battles. What made me fall in love with this game is Ichiban himself. The game's depiction of Yokohama is incredibly detailed, and the side stories range from deeply moving to just absolutely ridiculous.
What's wrong?
The toilet's all clogged up and we can't find a plunger anywhere.
A plunger?
Yeah, that thing you use when there's shit stuck in the pipes.
Yeah, I know what it is, but come on! We're Yakuza, not your handyman!
Well, excuse me. I suppose it wasn't me who cleaned you up every time you shit yourself.
I was a baby!
So if you love the Yakuza series, you'll absolutely love this one. So up next, we've got Borderlands 3. It's actually Borderlands 3 Remaster. My brother got me this one. Borderlands 3 takes everything that made the series so awesome. The cel-shaded art style, the bazillion guns, yes, they're all generated and unique, in that signature crude humor, and cranks it up to 11. The gunplay feels incredibly satisfying, smooth, and tight, with each weapon having its own personality and feel. The remaster makes everything look even more gorgeous, while still maintaining that distinctive Borderlands style. The writing might be hit or miss for some, but I found it comical. I enjoyed it. The core loop of shooting, looting, and leveling up is just pure happiness. My brother and I are currently revisiting this one together. Co-op really shines here. Up next, I want to talk about Final Fantasy XIV. I can't stop playing it. My friend got me into this one, and it's such an incredible world to be in. And the quests are super addictive. This game tells an epic story that rivals any single-player Final Fantasy game, and there's just so much to do. From dungeon raids to just taking in the sights, the community is also incredibly welcoming. And I've met some really cool people along the way. This isn't just another MMO, it's one of the best Final Fantasy stories ever told. So as someone who grew up with classic gaming, I have to give Epic Games credit for what they've achieved here. Fortnite has evolved way beyond just a battle royale. It's become this incredible platform for sharing gaming experiences. I mean, you've got so many modes to choose from the regular battle royale, ranked, unranked, to the introduction of LEGO Fortnite Odyssey. You can explore and craft to your heart's content. The racing aspect is a lot of fun as well, and kind of reminds me of Mario Kart, except that you can jump. I love competing against others, and I tend to get first place a lot in ranked racing, probably due to my Mario Kart training. Fortnite is an incredibly addictive and fun experience, all in the pursuit of the coveted crown, or dubs as they call them. This game is also super creative, offering a wide variety of skins and emotes to personalize your character and enhance the fun. For all you retro gamers out there, Fortnite taps into the nostalgia of old school multiplayer battles, but reimagines them with modern graphics and constant updates to keep things fresh. If you haven't tried it yet, it's a modern classic worthy of exploring. Up next, we have Subnautica on the Nintendo Switch. The Subnautica series takes survival games to new depths. Get it? See what I did there? In these underwater adventures, you're stranded on an alien ocean planet where every dive brings new wonders and terrors. What makes these games stand out is how they mix survival elements with a gripping story and a real sense of adventure. The original Subnautica nails that feeling of isolation and wonder. In the beginning of the game, you have very little oxygen, so when you dive down, you've got to quickly come up, and that can be exhilarating. This game is really interesting in that it makes you scared of the deep, but also completely obsessed with exploring it. If you love the sense of adventure and mystery in Metroid, or the underwater vibes of Echo the Dolphin, you're going to feel right at home with Subnautica. This game takes that magic and cranks it up with a modern survival twist. That's right. Up next, I want to talk about Anno 1800. Now, I fell in love with this game this year. It's by Ubisoft, or Ubisoft. Anyways, if you know the proper way to pronounce Ubisoft or Ubisoft, let me know in the comments. I'm sticking with Ubisoft, but let me know what you think. If you like playing any of the SimCity games when you were growing up, then you'll absolutely love Anno 1800. This Ubisoft game takes everything you love about city building and transforms it into something truly special and captivating. This game is set during the Industrial Revolution, and it lets you build your own empire from a humble little island settlement to a sprawling industrial powerhouse. What really hooked me was how deep the systems go. And you're not just placing buildings, you're managing intricate production chains from coal to ore, to ironworks, to cotton and clothing, to barley and making whiskey. It goes on and on. Well friends, that wraps up my gaming journey for the games that I played in 2024. You know, clearing out your backlog is like finding hidden treasure sometimes. Each of these games brought something special to my year. If you made it this far in watching my video and you like what I do, and you want to see more retro stuff and modern stuff, go ahead and subscribe, like this video, ring that bell as they say. Drop a comment below and let me know what backlog games you finally got around to playing this year. I'd love to hear your stories. Oh, and if you want to learn more about the Polymega, I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description so you can check it out. As always, this is Serge from Polygon Legends. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.